What's up, everybody? It is Mac, aka Mac Rowe, and I am here with BNB Life, and we are in Inverness, Inverness, like furnace, Inverness. We are in Inverness, Florida, and we are at the Founders Lodge. It's a little dark outside, so let's see if I can show you the front real quick. Oh, we're locked out. Is there? Oh, there is a port. Let's see if you guys can see. Ooh, getting a little bit of lightning. Oh, can you see that? Oh, you can't see it. Okay. Whoa, okay. Let's see if you can see it. Okay, you can't see it because it's not happening. There it goes. I can't. I don't know if you can see it or not. But anyways, here we go. Walking in. So we start off with this, what I'd call like a Florida room, Florida sunroom. And it's basically what looks to have been a patio remodeled into a sunroom. And it's pretty bad. Change the camera real quick. So as you can see, it's pretty cool. Got some chairs, TV, couch, all that fun stuff. But yeah, so then it's got these huge double doors. Let me show you what it looks like with these closed. Like they really just went above and beyond when it comes to the little details in this house. Look at these guys. So if you're in here chilling, you don't want people outside because it's on a property where there's a bunch of other things going on. So if you didn't want somebody to see inside the main living area, you could shut these doors and you'd have full privacy, which I think is a pretty cool touch. And those doors look really cool. But just look at all the brick structure. I mean, not brick, but like the rock structure that they have. Like they put a lot of effort into the details of this B&B. So it's really nice. And we're only in the first room. So let me just go ahead and shut off these lights as I go. Don't want to waste all their electricity. But yeah, so now we walk in and boom, we got the kitchen right there with a little island bar right there. Well, there's the island, but there's the bar situation. Over there is the rustic little sign-in area where I'll show you guys that in a second. It's really cool. But literally, there's so many details that you want to take note of. But beautiful wood tables, wood structures with lighting fixtures. It's literally, there's just so many little details. I'll turn the camera around here in a second and show you guys. But like this is the entire property where we're at. This is the 30 acres of land that this property is on. And we are right here in that little space. A bunch of decor. Here, let me turn the camera around real quick. Just like look at all this cool stuff. Which is really cool. Okay. Okay, the camera is inverted, which is weird. I don't even know. What is that? I don't even know what that is. And one of my favorite things in the world. Get it? In the world is a globe. And I don't honestly know. Where is it? How do I get over it? Oh, look at this. What is this? Other than a death trap. I feel like it's some Final Destination type stuff. But anyway, let me show you guys some of the details. Look at that light fixture. That is insane. It's got the lights hanging by the ropes that is hanging on top of this wood piece. Like, come on, that is incredible. And then right under that, you can sit down with your family, have a nice dinner at this amazing wood table. And if it's time for some wine, you can unwind. Go ahead and put them right there. And they also have, it says uncork and unwind. Hang some more. So definitely a lot going on right there. But look at how this structure is connected right there. Isn't that amazing? All right, let's see what we got over here. So this is what I was saying about their sign-in station that I was going to show you. It's literally sitting on top of an old bike. Like, look at that thing. I want to take it outside and ride it just so I can crash 2 seconds later because look at the rust on that. You're not going anywhere, okay? But look at this. Oh, it's backwards. But if you can read backwards, it's the Cove Resort and Pub. This is like all their information about stuff that they have going on. But look at this. This is probably one of the coolest things you'll ever see at an Airbnb. Most people have their sign-in little book or whatever, but look at how they match the vibe of the house with this rustic paper notebook, literally with lock and key. And then they have some pamphlets and stuff that show on the area if you want to see different things that is happening, like a mermaid experience, which sounds fun. I want to go see some mermaids. And then my favorite game of all time, Monopoly. Had many nights where we played that game while the hurricane was happening. If you're from Florida, you definitely understand. But look at the attention to detail. This is what I'm saying. Every little thing you see in here is just personally picked or handcrafted. Like, what? I don't even know how this functions or what it really does, but I don't even want to mess with it because I'm like, it just looks like I would break it, and I don't want to break it, but it looks like a torture table. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but I don't know. Maybe you can do some type of preparations for cooking on there, and then you have this awesome. Why does it? Okay, there we go. Look at that. Just look at that. They hand built that too. That's really cool. And then awesome, a nice modern kitchen. You can't go wrong with that. Nice amenities when it comes to making your morning coffee, or if you want some tea and stuff. They have the Keurig and the Black and Decker. So two different options to work with. And I actually saw some popcorn in the corner. I am stuffed, so I'm not going to pop the popcorn. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, and then another, look at this. There's two wood beams that just sit in the center of the whole house itself. Like, look at that. Like, what? You know that is from the original house. And you come over here, same thing. Another beam holding this place up. And it's just like little things like this, like just for a look, you know, more torture rope, torture chamber stuff. I love it. And decor. And I think this is more what, wine storage over here. They are all about the wine in here. I love it. Some cool decor. And then so what they were telling us basically, so where this wall is and where this brick wall, they're gonna close this off, gonna put a closet on this side and a closet on the other side. So that way this room itself is closed in. Because right now we can just walk around. Check this out. So this is one bedroom. No TV in here as yet. Got the fireplace. I wonder if it actually works though. That's the one thing I'm curious about, is if the fireplace works, because that would be pretty cool. But as you can see, nice little space. Good place to just probably shove the kids in, and then mom and dad can get the other rooms. But then, like I said, right here will be another wall that closes this space off, so that way it's one room. And then down here, watch your step. Watch your step. They have pool gear, because right outside of this door, you can walk to the pool. So it's a nice little quick step. Have a bathroom in here, just in case you need to go to the bathroom while you're out at the pool, or if you're in one of these rooms and you need to use the restroom. In here, you'll see our good friend and behind the scenes guy, Kyle, over here putting in work. And this is their little nook and cranny that they have just turned into a makeshift office of sorts. And you come outside right here, and there's the pool. But let's not let the bugs in. Already ran into the spider web out there. So that's pretty much that section of the house. Let's go ahead and keep moving around. I'll take you to the bedrooms. So first off, we'll start with my bedroom. Look at these doors. Look at that door. Barn style doors everywhere. Everywhere. Just be careful. Don't be reckless. Treat the Airbnb like it's your own. Don't try to break things. Treat the stuff with respect, as you would at your own house. Now, look at all these cool little things that they've added right here. Some books. And some even stuff for some kids down there. But I do not consider this a kid's room. This is a nice room. That's their nice light. But look at the ceiling. That is all original and hand stained. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Got a beautiful bed. And this room does have the TV. So if you're looking to relax and watch some TV, you're good to go. Got a cool mirror on a cool stand. So if you want to check yourself out real quick and see that BNB Life logo, you're good to go. And on the farm, we get our hands dirty. We shut the gate and the front door. We listen to mama and we count our blessings, so on and so forth. Actually, one of my favorite things about this room, for some reason, the closet is probably like every woman's dream. Just deep. Look at this. Look at it. How many steps it takes me to get back and forth? That is so many steps just to get around this thing. That is crazy. And again, with the beautiful hand-stained wood ceiling. Another globe. And then this is probably one of the coolest things. I think so. The bathroom. Again, another wood door. Literally everything that they have in this house is just handpicked. But the attention to detail spares no expense. But like, look at this. Look at this. The wood is like a part of the wall, right? Or it looks to be. And then it's got the light fixtures. Light fixtures are a part of the wood. Like, look at that. That is insane attention to detail. Insane attention to detail. Got a nice little closet with a few little things for it if you need them. Other than that, it's got a nice little shower. And the only thing I question is who's sitting on that with their bare bottom? Okay, that's what I want to know. Who's sitting on that with their bare bottom? All right. And if you are, I have questions. Okay. But hey, more power to you if you want to sit there. Turn off some of the lights as we go. Look at some of the cool artwork they have. You know we appreciate art here on BNB Life. We most certainly do. We most certainly do. All right. Let's go check out. Oh, I believe that's a real photo of a bird that was located around here. So let's go ahead and check out the final bedroom, but they also have a little half bath. So if you're out here and you need to use the bathroom inside, clearly it has been sanitized for your protection, of course. So let's go ahead and here, check it out. So from what I was told, this picture right here is the great ancestors of the owners or previous owners. I'm not, okay, don't quote me on that, but these are great ancestors of somebody who owned this property. Okay, that's all I know. All right, but let's take a look at this room. Nice. Look at the effort they put into making that bed. Very nice, very nice. All right. Now, this is probably my favorite thing about this room right here is this authentic vintage tub that we have here. Look at that. Like, don't you just want to hop in right now and take a little bath? I think I just might. I think I just might, my friend. And don't forget to look up. Look at that. Don't forget to look up. You never know what amazing things you're going to see. Cool light fixtures. Another seat with a bare bottom. I'm very curious. Who sits on those things? Like, and how do you sanitize that? I don't know. I don't know. But oh, they got a cool shower head in here. Look at that one. Wow. That one's better than mine. Then they got a toilet fixture in the wall. Like, it's just the little things that really make or break a home. And this one, like I said, spares no expense when it comes to all the little details. But you thought it was over. It's not over. We're going to take a short walk. Literally, not even, let's say, let me guesstimate how many steps. Probably like 20, 30 steps away from the house. And we will be at their bar, which they also conveniently for all kinds of good stuff. Basic burgers, jumbo wings, combo platters. Apparently, this place was famous for its wings back in the day. So I've heard good things, and I love me some wings. Probably gonna step over there and get a drink here in a little bit. But let's go ahead and take a few steps right around the corner and go see what we got. Now, also something to keep in mind. So right there, beyond that little gate you see right there, is where the airboat tour is. So literally, if you want to take a ride, oh, there's the store. You want to take a ride on an airboat, they have that day and night. Okay. So I underestimated the amount of steps. So it's probably closer to 50 to 70 steps. But either way, that's really not that many. It's right there, literally. So there's the bar. There's the house. This place is awesome. They have a little playground right over there for kids to play on. A nice old school wooden one that we used to have back when we were kids. Oh, all right. Let's go check out what it looks like inside before it starts raining on me. And I believe I saw correctly, there's a little laundry station right there. But I don't know. It says there's laundry right there, but I can't tell. But yeah, let's just take a peek inside real quick, and then we'll head out. Thank you so much. All right. Oh wow, that's so cool. Look at that. That's so cool. Look at this place. Got this. Wow, that's awesome. Oh, where are we at? Interesting. All right, there you go. There you have it. You've seen the house. Now you've seen the bar. That's literally within less than a minute walk. So if you're looking for an amazing location, make sure you check out Inverness, and not just for the B&B, for the city itself. There's so much little, as what we like to describe as character. There's so much character in the city, and especially at this property, at the Cove Resort and Pub, where we're staying at the Founders Lodge. There's just so much to do. Airboat rides, kayaks, the bar, playgrounds for kids, a pool at our Founders Lodge, B&B. Wow, the lightning is really starting to kick up. It is going to storm here soon. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Hold on, let me get back into the light so I can do a proper send off. Let's get back into the light. Proper send off here. But yeah, again, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Is amazing. I highly suggest that you come check it out if you have time. And somebody you make sure you stop please for some, because I cannot express enough how it's supposed to be job, and I'm taking a job just to come out with some food. My name is Mike. Life. This is BNB Life. If you didn't hear me first time, yeah, signing off. Have a good night.